Today you're going to learn how to cut out an item from a photograph and change the background. Here we have a picture of Hannah on a classroom background. We're going to remove this background and take her on holiday, take her on vacation, take her someplace else. The first thing we do is we use the quick selection tool, and we make sure we have the plus symbol selected up here at the top. And I'm going to click and hold down and paint over Hannah so that I select her and her camera, her shirt, her pants, and so on. It's okay if I get a little bit of extra. If you get too much extra, you can choose the minus button and get rid of some of that. But here I have most of Hannah selected. My favorite thing to do is on the keyboard, I hold down Control, click the letter X, and yep, looks good to me. Control Z or Edit Undo is undo. Now I want to choose the reverse. Select the background. Select inverse. So now we've got the background selected. I want to turn it white. On the left-hand side, you should see black on the top and white on the background. If it doesn't say that, if you'll click the arrow keys until it looks like this, black on the left in the top and white in the background, that's going to be your background color. Then I want you to look at your keyboard. On the right-hand side, you see delete. Don't hit backspace, don't hit enter, hit delete on the keyboard. Choose background color, then OK. Now it's white. Now we're going to get rid of the white background. We can do this with layer masking, or my favorite easier way to do this is click away when I'm nothing selected. You can also do Control D for deselect. And I want to clean it up just a little bit. I want to take my eraser tool and get rid of some of this backdrop that I accidentally selected. So if you have a little extra here, like underneath her hand, between her hand and the camera, try to get rid of that. Try to get that erased. Remember, this selection area can get bigger or smaller using the brackets next to the P. All right, this is what we're going for. It is definitely not perfect, but I have most of Hannah here on a white background. Once that's done, select, I want to get rid of the white first. I want to select all, edit, copy, file, new. Over here, it's going to default to probably white. I want you to scroll down to transparent, create, edit, paste. Now we could have done that with layer masking. To me, this is so much faster and works just as well. Now we have Hannah on a brand new file. It's called Untitled. And I want to get rid of this white. So I simply click Magic Wand tool, click the white, hit delete on the keyboard. There we go. Hannah is now on a transparent background. This checkerboard means transparent, and I can add anything back there in the background I want to. Next step is go on to Google and type in where would you like to go? Germany, Australia, Paris, wherever you want to visit, Canada, and type in someplace you want to go. Go to images and go find a photo of anywhere you would like to have Hannah travel to, take her on holiday. I'm going to pick this picture of Paris, click on it, right click, save image as. Put that somewhere in your Photoshop lessons folder on inside of your commercial photography folder. So save image as. And once you're back here, file open that same image wherever you want to take her. I already have it here. I've already placed it in another tab. Once you've opened up whatever place you're going to take her, I want you to go to select all or Control A, edit copy or Control C. Go to not to the cutout, but to the new tab you've created called Untitled, and we're going to go to Edit, Paste, or Control V. Now, because this was shot with a DSLR and high resolution camera, she's a lot bigger and higher quality than this image stolen off of Google, but we can fix that. Edit, Transform, Scale, or Control T will allow you to take this layer and stretch it as big as you need it, get it as bigger than the background. Once you have that image, whatever it is, again, you do not have to use Eiffel Tower. Click the check mark. And now we have layer 1 is your new background and layer 2 is your background. Layer 1 is Hannah. We need to switch these two. Grab one, drag it on top of the other. Doesn't matter which one you drag, as long as in the end, Hannah's there and your background is underneath it. Top left, last thing is let's move Hannah around. This is our moving tool. We can move her wherever we need to. And we can also click on layer 2, which is our background, and move that wherever we want to. I kind of want the Eiffel Tower here. I kind of want Hannah about here. Something like that. Looks like she has gone on vacation. She's in a different place now. I want you to take this Hannah picture, this cutout picture as best you can. Have her cut out with some new background. And then to save it, what you need to do is, since we've created a new tab, this is no longer the cutout file. We need to go to File, Save As. We want to give this one a new name. You can call it Cutout Done or Hannah Done or whatever done if you want to. Save it in your Photoshop lessons folder. It would make my life a lot easier if you were to save this as a JPEG instead of a Photoshop document. So on the site, Save as Type, please choose JPEG. The first JPEG is the file type. Hit save, put that in your Photoshop lessons folder, and then turn that in on Schoology.